core business of the Dutch customer in this story is the production of ingredients for the bakery industry, with applications such as filling, mixing and packaging of yeast. This type of dust should be considered as most combustible or even explosive. In the course of expanding their production capacity, the company had to relocate the factory, and therefore they brought in a consulting company to organize the move, including and planning on the implementation of the required local exhaust ventilation system. During this process, it turned out that the outdated dust collection system the customer was currently operating did not provide the needed explosion protection that caused serious safety risk. The customer was not aware of this, as he was operating the old unit for years and have not followed any change in the ATEX directive since. The consultant knew from his experience that dealing of explosion dust is more sensitive like standard application, and therefore suggested to collaborate with Camfil, a dust collector and ATEX specialist. The customer agreed and liked the fact that Camfil can act as a full service provider, offering consultation to determine the right solution, delivering and installing the system, and finally conducting regular maintenance. This was what convinced the customer to make the switch to Camfil, and he then commissioned us to deliver the project. During the first on-site assessment, we learned that the existing system was only equipped with anti-static filter, but no explosion protection devices such as venting or pressure non-return valve. So it was clear that the system was definitely not in accordance with the current ATEX guideline. Explaining that an explosion in an unprotected dust collector can critically injure personnel and damage equipment and building, considering that the owner is responsible for factory safety, made the customer listen. As he pointed out that providing a clean and safe work environment was a priority for him, it was clear that something needed to happen. First thing we did was collecting all relevant process information, and we recommended to test the dust as well as perform an hazard analysis. First choice for the replacement of the old dust collector was Camfil Modular Dust Collector Gold Series X-Flow. As the dust collector is installed inside the facility and we couldn't vent through the outside, a flameless vent device was required. This device will remove the flame in case of an explosion to safely vent into the building. Additionally, the system was equipped with Camfil Integrated Safety Monitoring Filter, ISMF, which is a secondary HEPA filter stage, acting as a flame barrier but also allow recirculation of the clean process air. The installation went smoothly, and the new system gave peace of mind to the customer because he knows that now he is in compliance with the ATEX directive. Finally, the customer signed a service contract with us to perform the periodic documented ATEX safety inspection to make sure all vital components remain fully operational and working together to provide the expected safety and reliability on the entire system over the lifetime.